Pogo has to make the phone actually has to listen to come up with the thumbnail.
That would be really funny. That would be really funny.
I wonder Wyatt catches up on the Sanderson books. I gotta get him back on the podcast so we can chat about that.
That would be a really interesting discussion.
Yeah.
And I did kind of read a book this week, so I could talk about books.
I saw.
Yeah.
And you were like, recommend me books. And I was like, I mean, should I say it?
Like the Conan books, or
I mean that, but also like you gotta brander your sander, bro.
I'm very nervous about doing Brandon Sanderson because I know him, and it's like I know he's like one of the most popular like authors of today, but it's also like damn that like the stuff I've heard, and like I'm not sure if I would completely vibe, but I probably should just do it just so I can like say I've done it, you know.
I think you would like it, but you also need to be aware his books are the MCU of fantasy.
So they're not the end all be all; they're just like the most popcorn accessible.
Yeah, and I mean like they're certainly the most popular current thing, and like it's also that literally everything he writes is in the same universe. But
that I can work with. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
I even other MCU stuff. It's like I can just watch random things and just like, okay, what's the Wikipedia for the last movie? Or like, everyone's already yapping about what happened last movie. So yeah,
Yeah. But it's also like it's not as in your face about it as the MCU, I would say. It's like you pick up on it over time because the MCU, aside from Guardians, it's all kind of on Earth, whereas I don't even know if there is an Earth in his shared universe. It's called the Cosmere, and there's all these different planets that like each book series takes place on. So like Elantris is one planet, Stormlight Archive is another, Mistborn is a whole other planet, and you only really see characters pop up in other series occasionally, and you only know to look for it if you know to look for it. Like he has a character that pops up in every series called Hoyd, but he also has a bunch of other names that he goes by. So you only know to look for it if you know to look for it.
gotcha. I guess I should probably start talking about books. I mean, I got
It's
so I
gonna
read
become
Animal Farm. Yeah, I've been trying to get into books for a while, and a certain thing that happened made me realize, you know what? Well, this is a shorter book. This will be an easier
You
read.
know
This is
what?
like
I should take high school literature 101.
exactly without going to high school because I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about my school trauma a lot recently, so I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, like I've been kind of thinking about all the mistakes made both by me and my teachers and shit, and just oh god. It's like I kind of have been thinking about going back to like I keep having nightmares of like me back in high school or college, and shit freaks me out. Um,
I
so
think that's fairly common for people.
it probably is, yeah. Like especially just out of college. So, but anyway, so yeah, I had never read Animal Farm, and I decided to read it so I can understand the discourse this week, and also just
Hmm.
I want to read it. It sounded like an interesting book. It's my first George Orwell. Man, you know, sometimes the greatest book of all time is the greatest book of all time. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
There is very little fat left on that steak, huh?
yeah, sometimes it's just the greatest of all time is the greatest of all time, and like, dude, George Orwell, what a great author. I want to read more of his books, honestly, because Animal Farm is, you know, it's hot take, great book, great, pretty
Mhm.
screwed up book, but pretty great like book. I okay, correct me if I'm wrong. So the version I read, the last few paragraphs were all in caps. Is that how it was like originally published, or like on your copy of the book?
I've never read a physical copy. I listened to it on
Audiobook.
Audible and then again on Hoopla a couple or like last year.
All right, because on the Hoopla version, I think like the ending like monologue goes in all caps, and I think that kind of emphasized the manic nature of the finale, or like of the
Hmm.
final realization of like, oh, like the obvious pigs are man and man are pigs, you know. Spoilers, years old book that you've probably read in school, but like yeah, Animal Farm is great. Very great prose, like just still relevant to the time. I don't
Anytime it talks about what the horse is doing, it's like holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's shit. it's forever relevant, you know. Or George Orwell, he knew it was up, which makes the current movie. I mean, hey, it's the holiday season. People are releasing movie trailers for the next year, and one of them is an Animal Farm adaptation, and it looks like one of the worst pieces of shit known to man.
Is
That
it literally all the same people behind Sausage Party, or does it just look like it is?
it looks like it is. This is directed by Andy Serkis of all people.
What the fuck?
Apparently this might have been a passion project of his that like nobody wanted, and so a religious
Andy.
movie studio picked it up.
Andy, buddy, no.
Dude, like how do you go from like a guy who's like revolutionized mocap acting to directing that?
One of the greatest actors of a generation. Fuck.
Yeah. And it just like
Maybe,
I watched the trailer after I read the book, and I just felt this like pit of like disgust. I'm like, what are we? This actually feels.
maybe we just don't talk about this ever again. Maybe we just.
Oh yeah. We're not. I'm not watching it.
No, I don't mean the podcast. I mean everyone on the planet Earth. Maybe we just let Andy Serkis know this was a mistake by never
100%.
mentioning it.
100%. I am still like I am. Here's the thing about Angel Studios, the distributor. They are known to buy out movie tickets for their movies to like inflate box office numbers. They're one of the remember the Sound of Freedom controversy? That was them.
Oh god, I haven't thought about that in a while.
Yeah. So like they going I assure you they're going to do this with this film, and it is going to piss people off like with like the box office shit. So
I should
what a
really
shitty
put like a Pure Flix movie on my AF list for next
Oh
year.
my god, no.
Look,
I already
Analytical
watched.
Fanboys discuss War Room. Let's go.
Look, I already watched the Scott Coffin Christmas special because my friends wanted to watch it as a meme, and that
But
was
have you
already a
watched
lot.
Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas?
Not yet, which is gonna be a whole other can of worms. Anyway, enough. Yeah, so that trailer sucked, but the book is good. So go read the book if you haven't for some reason. It's 2-hour Audible, like Hoopla. Hoopla's a great service. Just use your library card to log in and get all sorts of comics and books. And this is not sponsored, by the way. This is just
Doctor Who audio dramas. There's a shit ton of them on there.
Yeah, I discovered that, and I'm like, ooh, that's good. Like, get up for later if whenever I get back into my Who fix.
I actually re-listened to Jubilee a couple weeks ago, and that's still one of the best Doctor Who stories of all time.
Nice. Well, speaking of the quote-unquote greatest of all time, I'm gonna make this short, Sim. Don't worry. The Game Awards happened. The reason I'm gonna keep this short, nothing ever happens.
Speaking of Brandon Sanderson, I wanted to say I watched your Claire Obscure video, and that just looks like somebody threw a bunch of Brandon Sanderisms into a chat GPT.
Okay, maybe you mean a blender. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I can see that where it's like, you know, very classical, like, you know. Anyway, but the Game Awards, yeah, that Claire Obscure basically swept the awards. No, it kind of felt, it was so weird because it just like, I love the game, but it's like, damn, this shit kind of anticlimactic for an award show, you know? It's like there wasn't even like a push or pull. It was kind of like swept. And like
I do appreciate the devs dressing in like the most stereotypical Frenchman attire possible.
Oh, those are actual costumes in the game. So like, I guess they were trying to. I didn't mention that because I was so focused on gameplay and story. But you can actually collect stereotypical French costumes in Claire Obscure.
All right, maybe it's a 10 out of 10 game. If there's a Code Lyoko reference in it, it's the most French thing ever.
Damn. Yeah, so yeah, I mean the award part was whatever. I mean, I always come there for the commercials because of the filthy consumer I am. And man, there's really only a couple that stood out to me. Like, and the big one, I guess I could talk about this because that's the only one that's the only thing I really kept thinking about the awards like ever since. Besides the fact that the host might have screwed with Miss Piggy, which is a whole I don't want to get into that. Anyway, Mega Man's back.
What?
Mega Man's back.
Oh, the fake Mega Man, yeah, the not real one, the weird little boy who's not my Mega Man. I don't care.
Okay, fine. Hey, at least they put all the games on sale so I can gift you your quote unquote real Mega Man.
Yes, I did appreciate that. I've actually never played those games. I grew up watching the anime and having the figure.
Oh yeah, I know. Which is like, it's your chance to play some Game Boy Advance RPGs from the early 2000s and all the jank with them.
Hey, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, that's my era. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty happy. 2027, which is I hope it's early 2027 because that's a bit long wait for like a 2D
Yeah, I
platformer.
noticed most of the release dates were 2027. I'm like, guys.
I mean, game industry's kind of screwed. There's some games like they opened with a Star Wars game, and like that shit's not coming out till like 2030. They said is the earliest, and I'm like,
It's
dude, game
that
development.
Galactic Racer.
No, Fate.
Okay, because Cody messaged me about Galactic Racer, and we would be
Oh, of course
remiss
it
if I
will.
did not mention that let me open Facebook Messenger so I can read what he sent me exactly.
Awesome. That game looks pretty sick. It's nice that kart racers like of all kinds are back. You know, we had Mario Kart, Sonic Racing, freaking Kirby Air Rider, and now Star Wars is even coming back with their like a new version of their kart race.
Okay, so he sent me the trailer, and I just said, looks neat. He goes, fucking Sebulba. The people making this are racing legends. They understand rec physics, and it's not just pod racers, it's all types of racing vehicles. There was a robot pilot. Fuck other video James, this is the video Jonathan.
Let's go. Did they give a release date for that one? Let me check.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they didn't like Galactic Racer release date. Okay, let me thank you Google. Help me out with there. No release date. But scheduled for 2026 apparently. So it better 2026. Okay,
Ooh.
so it actually has. So might come out within our lifetimes. Unlike, I don't know. Okay, here's the thing about the last
I
Star
don't know,
Wars.
man. Our lifetimes could be over in 11 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, that existential dread aside, like I do believe that will actually come out. Like the racing game will come out. The RPG that they announced, I don't think it's actually gonna come out because the last time they announced the Star Wars RPG, it got canceled literally 5 years later, and we heard nothing about it besides that teaser trailer. And this is by
That's
a lot of the
true, but
similar
people have been
people.
asking for more of that era because I do know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. It's Old
the
Republic.
Old Republic. Yeah,
People have been asking for more of that era literally since Disney bought the franchise.
true. But I'm more talking about like game development. Like, can it even be done these days? Like with all these like high fidelity like bullshit 80-hour RPG. You know, it's like I don't know.
I do also like admire the gumption to be like, oh no, it's a whole new cast of characters and we're doing a different thing, but it's in the same era. When like literally all I ever hear about Old Republic is, oh my God, have you heard of Darth Revan? He's the most specialist, coolest, interesting fucking Force boy ever. Don't you love him? And I'm like, I mean, he's got a neat hat.
Neat hat. Honestly, that's peak Star Wars. Neat hat. Uh. Anyway, we can talk about real shit now. Like, sorry, video game corner over. I didn't really like. Honestly, I was so
Also,
baffled by
welcome to the
how.
podcast,
Oh
everybody.
hi! It's just
It's just
me.
me and Buster this
Just
week.
yeah, just me and the sim. Yeah. Uh,
Cody is moving, and Boingo is also moving, but not his things, other people's things, so they can play the Muzaks.
exactly. Yeah. So for people to have a good time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're here, and there's still shit to talk about, and I
Yeah.
have delicious tea, so.
I got chips and cola because I'm
Mm.
basic. uh, anyway, yeah, I just wanted to like close out the thought. Yeah, Game Awards. I don't know how they keep getting worse every year. Like, I mean, it was kind of funny when they like sacrificed all the peasants to announce the new Larian game.
Oh my
Like,
God,
there was.
we need to talk about the Street Fighter trailer. The fucking
Oh,
Street
okay.
Fighter trailer.
So, okay. This looks like the biggest piece of like you know how I said Animal Farm is the biggest piece of shit? Second most biggest piece of shit
It
because there's
looks
this
like a Machinima web series from
it does
2012.
that's the best way to put it. I didn't want to say it, but like
Oh, why does Cody Rhodes' guile hair look like it's CGI?
it's so bad. And like, oh, dude, announcing it on like it was okay. It was a 40-second teaser, quote unquote, because they just wrapped filming, and they had the cast on stage, and it was like the most awkward. Like, what the hell? Like, they
Yeah,
just kept,
because it's like 20 fucking people who only have this one movie in common.
yeah, and it's like, even before we knew these actors beforehand, but just seeing them in these roles is like, oh, feels gross. You got the
Fucking
WWE screw ups. You got the freaking like Noah Santiano who just stars in all sorts of shitty teen dramas as Ken, my main.
Polka
So that's
Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man as M Bison. I mean, he's
He
actually one of
looks
the better
like
actors.
yeah. Have you seen X-Men First Class?
Yes.
You know the end of the movie where they have Magneto in the comic
Oh
editor
yes,
costume?
yes,
That's what
yes,
he
yes.
looks like.
Yeah, it's like it looks so jank. Yeah, I mean he's one of the better actors. Also, they have like a right wing podcaster as Dan Hibiki, which is like that's not fun. Like, why would like that's sleazy. That's why just so many shitty actors
Man,
like and like shitty
fucking
costumes. Just looks
imagine
bad.
you're Andrew Koji, this fucking up and coming Japanese actor. You've learned English so you can do the crossover thing, and you score this big fucking role in an action blockbuster attached to the same people who created the Transformers. You're gonna get to be fucking Storm Shadow and G.I. Joe, and then COVID happens, and that movie flops harder than it was going to anyway. And then your career's in fucking limbo for like 5 years, and then you get another shot. You get another fucking shot as one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, and then it turns out you're in this fucking movie.
Yeah. And like this movie's been in development hell for a bit. Like they kept switching directors. Like it used to be like they used to got like people were very hyped up for the original directors. I forgot who they were and what they do, but people were excited for
It
them. And
was
then they
Siskel
had
and Ebert.
there were two directors, yeah. So we'll just assume that for codename Cisco Deeper. And then they had like the Eric Andre show guy like come in to direct for some reason, and I guess that's why Eric Andre is an announcer, which is not a bad choice, but it's a choice.
Oh yeah, that was him.
Like I can't believe I made this joke earlier, but I'm gonna repeat it. I can't believe the level up is no longer the lowest point of Eric Andre's career.
On on the bright side, like the casting is so on point. We're gonna continue the tradition of young men lusting after Chun-Li and Cammy. So that's
Yeah, I
something.
guess.
That's great, dude. Fucking
I
Jesus Christ. What are we doing?
I mean, it's
What are
kind
we
of cool.
doing as a
Cammy has the
society?
alpha, kind of cool. Cammy has the alpha outfit, but that's like the only positive I have. That's literally the only positive I have for this movie. Everything else, nah,
Mhm.
hell nah. Get like this will be a pirated watch with friends. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe we. How do we do worse than the like weird coked up '90s movie? How do we do worse than that? Like we should know better. How are we doomed to repeat history? Probably. Anyway, you just want to talk about new episodes of cool shows like Plurbius and Digital Circus?
I guess we can do that for a little bit.
All right. Let's
W-
start with
uh,
Plurbius.
we only had like the first 3 episodes when we last talked about it on the podcast, so like we're almost at the end of the season now, and I kind of like it better than I liked Breaking Bad at this.
You. Ooh, that's high praise. That's pretty high praise. I mean, this is my first Vince joint, so I can't really speak of like, oh, it's better than this, it's better than that.
Mhm.
But it's like, as a show, it's getting, it keeps reaching these really great highs and like exploring the concept in interesting ways. Really love this latest episode where like Carol is just kind of going like,
Just in
kind of like
full
at her,
fuck it mode until the end.
yeah. And it is the most heartbreaking shit. Like at the end when she says "come back," and it's like, oh damn, that
Mhm.
the bittersweet of like this is an abusive relationship, but it's also like
Also, because
that.
at that point you've just spent half an episode with the fucking other guy,
Yeah,
and we don't know if he's gonna make it out or not, but I'm willing to bet he is. And when he finally gets to Carol, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck happened? Why are you hanging out with them again?"
yeah, it's just like it's this great way of building up these misunderstandings like that, like make shows what they are. I know
Hmm.
people like really hate misunderstandings, but you gotta like execute them well, and they're executing it. Like they're setting up all the pieces for some great drama here,
Yeah.
and like
Also,
also
I do want to clarify. I'm not saying like this show is out and out better than Breaking Bad. I'm saying like I'm enjoying the show at this point more than I enjoyed Breaking Bad at almost the end of its first.
yeah,
At this point in Breaking Bad, it felt like nothing had fucking happened. We had just had the characters meet each other. This
yeah,
feels like we've already been through a couple seasons of a Vince Gilligan show. So I'm interested to see where it's going at this point.
yeah. And like to clarify, Manosus is his name. The other guy, like
Well,
amazing.
is how it sounded to me.
Yeah, either way. Just great performance by that actor. Let me check the actor's name. Carol
Yeah,
Mania Vesca. Like, what
I
a
didn't
great.
recognize him from anything, so this might be like his first big English role.
Uh, He is a Colombian actor, yeah. So he
Mhm.
might and it's like great performance. It's very interesting to see like the different dialects of like the hive mind of like that, like how like that their like we transfers to other dialects. I don't know, something about that just scratched my brain and
Mhm.
just like and also like I really love the speech he gives before he burns the car. That hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like total badass action hero type B, but it's like
Well, that's clearly how he sees himself.
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, like even though he is like not he is not equipped for that. He is like caught off guard. He is not prepared
Mhm.
as like those like Arnold Schwarzenegger type character.
Well, and also I'm willing to bet he's as not okay as Carol is.
Oh,
Like,
very much
there's a
so.
lot more about him to find out. The shit they teased with his mom.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
Um,
latest episode, like it keeps again. It just like I and like we say it's better than Breaking Bad. Well, that's just because Vince has had time to like grow as a writer and showrunner with his like cast and crew, and it's like not every
Mhm.
TV person gets the chance to like make a third show this high concept and high quality. So
Yeah.
uh,
And also it's like I think a big part of that also has to do with the fact that I feel like I understand Carol so well at this point. Whereas like Walt, it took until they like explicitly laid out like no, he had this big chance and he could have really been somebody, but then he chose to give it up for family and it's not gone as well as it could have, so he regrets that. But with Carol, by the time you get to the end of like episode 4, she just straight up goes like, "No, I spent my fucking teenage years in conversion therapy and this reminds me of that." And it's like, "Oh."
yeah, dude, and it's like I saw some like Blue Sky posts kind of calling out like weird critiques of the show of like, oh, Carol's unlikable. How do you like, dude? She might be like the most sympathetic Vince character like of them all because of just
Mhm.
like
Vince
like
tends to accrue like this weird fan base that has like a weird understanding of a likable character. Like
yes.
I have met people who love Breaking Bad but can't stand Walter Jr. And I'm like, you don't get the show then.
Yeah, like even for the 5 episodes of Breaking Bad I saw, it's like Walter Jr. was like, yeah, that guy's chill. Like what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like people are, yeah, just like especially like this is a show starring a female character, and I know the weird Vince fan base has problems with women, so
A
yeah,
female lesbian character who has a lot of problems with the people she's surrounded by and lets them know. Hmm.
yeah,
It's
eh.
almost like Vince, like, I don't know if he's ever talked about this in interviews because I've only seen a couple interviews with him. But I get the feeling that Vince wrote this character specifically going, all right, this is what I think of you.
That yeah. Yeah, Blurbius, great show. Very excited for the next few episodes. God, like it. I'm glad season 2 is already in the works so we can get more of the story.
Also, the John Cena cameo was great.
Oh, last week, yeah. I got that spoiled because everyone kept making edits of it.
Well, and congratulations to John Cena on successfully retiring from wrestling last night.
Yeah, I heard there are some rumors he might still show up in WWE bullshit, but we don't watch WWE, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, retiring from in-ring competition and being involved in angles is different. So,
Ah, okay, okay. I know. The only thing I saw about it was everyone was mad at the result, and also, someone apparently sold their copy of Panzer Dragoon like to be there, which is very unfortunate. Uh,
that's a choice.
yeah, I mean, apparently it's a joke sign, but like you never know with wrestling fans, man. That was a you never know with wrestling fans. Anyway, yeah. So just great. We haven't even gotten to the animation of the TV yet. Digital
Yeah, so
Circuit.
Cyberworld was pretty solid this week. I like their take on Wheeljack.
I still need to catch up on Cyberworld. I liked what I've seen. I just oh god, I'm waiting for like I don't know when it's gonna be over because like wasn't there like a point where it's like oh the show's like done with its
They had a
18.
big double length episode and they then took a week off and now they're
Ah,
back.
okay, okay. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Hope I don't know when, but like I like to because I like the designs of the toys and I like the first 2 episodes. And I kind of like the idea of like just a Transformers show that's like very gimmicky like that, like of
Yeah.
like
Well, it's
I don't
not
know.
even that gimmicky. It's just a solid, fun kids show that's
Yeah.
not preoccupied with war too much.
I don't know. I just feel the premise. I mean, like just like it's very distinctly like this is what makes us distinct from the other Transformer shows. It's not trying to be the end all be all Transformers, you know. Which like
That's
there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like I kind of like that unique take to do it with. And I would actually like to watch the show soon so I can justify buying the toys because a lot of the toys look really fun.
yeah. I keep fucking kicking those tires. I'm probably gonna cave it.
Yeah, I want the shark. I want Skybite or I want the Megatron G2 because I like that color scheme. Probably
Mhm.
Megatron Bowl.
I'd
Um,
really like Alita. I've just liked that design from the moment I saw it, and I heard the
yeah.
toy is solid. And then I also heard the second Optimus is really solid, so I might get
Ooh.
that.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, it's really weird enjoying Hasbro shit right now. I will say. Yeah.
Sure is. Sure fucking is. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's
Yeah.
almost like I wanna do um I wanna do war crimes to Chris Cox.
Does anyone with the last name Cox have a good head on their shoulders? I don't think
He's the only
so.
one I know. Well, I know a Brian Cox, but that's only like I know he does stuff.
Oh, Brian Cox, the Succession guy. Yeah, he seems fine. The Uber ads with him kind of keep getting spammed in my face, but they're fine ads. Yeah, I will definitely try to catch up on Cyberworld so we can have a more in depth discussion about it later. But hey, on stuff we've both seen, let's go to the circus because the new digital circus is out. The beach episode, quote unquote. Uh
I'm mad.
oh, you don't like it?
The moment he came out of the fucking psychedelic shit, I was like, oh, this is all bullshit. And the whole time I'm just waiting for the rug to get pulled. I'm just waiting, and I'm like, oh wow, that was a lead on too, huh? That too? Wow, okay. Uh-huh. And you get to the end of the episode, and I'm like, so the point was that I'm supposed to be mad because all the characters are mad. Well, I'm still mad. So what the fuck are you gonna do now?
Yeah, this is okay. I talked about this with some friends. I was like, I like the episode right now, but depending on how the show ends, it might sour for me, is kind of where I'm at. Because I
Because
think
they
it's a good.
literally spent like 20 minutes just going like everything people have used to build theories, that was bullshit. The whole Cain and Abel thing, no. No, Kinger being a programmer, no. Fuck you, fuck you. And it's like, you just, Goose, do you just hate people having fun?
I mean, clearly not. I think it's just a I don't know. It's a whole thing of fan and creator kind of dichotomy
Mhm.
that I don't know if this episode was planned from when the show incited or if it was written this way. I don't know
I
how,
feel
but
like it must have been because it's always been planned to be a limited series, right?
yeah, but it's from what I understand, they only did the table read for episode 9 a few months ago. So, things could change. They could they also revisions and rewrites happen. From what I understand, so I don't know if it was planned to be this way, but I do find it I don't know. I think, and especially because I think, I don't know. It's a very strange episode.
I think the last episode is gonna have to be like something that shows the whole time this has been an experiment in playing with how modern fandom operates. Because otherwise not it's not gonna land well.
Yeah, I mean, unless what its ending is gonna be really again, I think it'll at least be a fine ending, but I know with fandoms, fine is not good enough these days. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Like I'm trying not to be stereotypical fandom guy, but I'm a little just like, wow, really?
I mean, I personally I'm not a fandom guy. I just like shows as they are. I mean, I'm a fan of shows, but I don't really go with other people. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to be that guy anymore. I just like to be like, hey, this show's cool. I really like it, you know. And so I didn't. I think it's just frustrating in retrospect because the episodes take so long. Also, that too.
Yeah. If it
It's
was
a
like, oh, see you next week for the grand finale where we all rebel against Cain, it'd be something else. But now it's like,
we have to
so
wait
we're
till
gonna have to
March.
wait months to even get a preview for the next episode.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a very slippery slope to walk with that kind of I'm not even sure if it was the wisest move to make this episode, but I do appreciate the swing. like for like the creative swing to like be like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Now, whatever happens is the own thing anything good? I cannot be to say because I cannot see into the future. But it's, I mean, I still think there's enough good character moments and jokes in the episode, to like, but still like the overall plot. I have no idea what this show's gonna end with, and I'm
I don't
very
know.
curious.
Waiting for the episode as long as we did, I'm real upset because like I
Yeah.
had more fun watching the cast play D&D a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I need to watch some of the cast stuff. I've been following. I followed them on Bluesky, and that's about it. I just like I'm trying. I don't want to like get too parasol.
You know, Gangles VA does live reaction streams to the episodes every
Yeah,
now and
I am subscribed to that channel.
then.
I've seen like animatics and like the clips of that. Yeah, I don't know. Like I still like the episode, but like I think it's an in I especially because the performances were so good in the episode, especially the guest voice for Abel. I feel like was very funny and very like
Who
stoked. Like,
was that, by the way? I didn't get to check.
let me check for you real quick. I retweeted their cast announcement. I think it's someone very new.
Oh, okay.
Abel.
I got the feeling I was supposed to recognize.
John Winfield. Let me check his resume real quick. John Winfield. He is. He was in Gaslight District. Okay, so he's very new. Like he's in a couple gotcha games. He was for the B Mask Thunderbolts video. He was in that as the main character.
That's who he is. Okay,
Like
yes.
Zemo.
The whole time I was like, I know this guy. Where do I know him from?
And it's like B-Mask? Oh dang. Like, that's awesome. Like I didn't even know that until I just looked at his like resume. Like he has like the Zemo Captain, what's his name? I forgot his name. It's been a while since I watched the video.
Citizen V.
Citizen V. So he has that on his like voice. Voice actors have that like banner of like here's a bunch of characters I voiced, and he has Citizen V on that banner. So that's really sick. Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. Yeah, he does a really good job. Really good, like, dude voice, for lack of a better word. I don't know how to.
Because that's why I kept going. I'm like, I know this guy from something. He's from somewhere. And I even had a minute where I was like, is this just Jobby putting on a voice?
Yeah, I thought it was Jobby because like Jobby did voice one of the NPCs once, so I was like, "Is this Jobby?" Or it's like, "No, it's John Winfield." Good performance there. Yeah, honestly, I do think the episode might have landed weaker if that wasn't a great voice for me. Like, because I was like,
I think it's just the whole time I was just like, this dude's fake. He's not real. It's a fucking trick.
Okay, yeah, I think I was a little more. Here's the thing with me. I am dumb at mysteries. I am really dumb at like I just kind of go with the flow and just like live in the moment of shows. I do not like predicting where it's going. I was like but my brain did keep flipping. Is this fake? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this real? Is this fake? Is this real? And it's like that's kind of that whole thing.
Well, it was also the fact that they like cut so hard from Jack's like almost abstracting right into we now join our adventure already in progress.
That too, yeah. So that was like I don't know. Yeah, good point. Like that point, I was like, oh, it's fake. Yeah, like I probably should have known. Like, I don't know, but it was still like I don't know. I keep saying I don't know because I really don't know. I don't know what's coming next. Like, and that's honestly the fear of not knowing is sometimes kind of exciting but kind of scary. We'll see. We'll see. What else has been happening? I caught up on Ultraman Omega.
Is that a show?
Yeah, there's a show, and
wow.
Here's the thing. Remember I said I wasn't a fan of the show. Remember? I remember saying that. Scratch that. I'm a fan now. Because the recent few episodes have actually been really good, and the newest episode reached a peak I didn't think it would reach. Okay, like I'm gonna spoil some shit of episode 22. Okay, you down?
Okay.
Okay. So Omega is a space gazer, is the word they're using. Basically, like they don't. No, this is not connected to Giant of Light, like the ultra multiverse, because they kind of dropped that, from what I understand. Or like they dropped that in terms of like it connecting in the shows, because ever since Blazar, they want to have it more individualized. So, which is fair. So like basically, he is a space gazer, and okay, I'll grab some details.
I get it. He's a space homosexual. It's cool.
Okay, yeah. And so basically he's supposed to like kind of like the Green Lantern Watchers like interfere. Can't interfere. He can't interfere with the things, and because he keeps just interfering of his own volition, people are mad at him. And also, the thing about him interfering is he didn't interfere with this one alien race's he's been interfering with the Earth's like kaiju stuff, but he never interfered with this alien race's like kaijus, and now that alien race is dead, and the survivor is pissed. So that's leading to a very interesting conflict in the coming episodes and like the whole morality thing. So I am very curious to see where that's gonna go.
I mean, that's a perfectly fine plot to have, but I do want to just also say, like, I've seen that in so many other things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but it's like this is
That's
kind of
literally the Doctor's whole life.
I know, but it's like also like it just the way they execute. Like again, it's the direction and editing of that episode was really slick and like very like dramatic, and the performances were great. So it's like yeah, on paper it just sounds like okay, that's pretty typical. But the way they do, especially the way they've been building to the reveal, I think is really sick. I don't know. And just the show like been improving with its episodic plotting in general. So I don't know. Yeah, Omega good. I'm very excited to see how it ends.
I'm glad TJ's getting work.
Oh my god, this guy. Yeah. It's all on YouTube if you want to watch. I mean, they also for some reason they delayed the release of the English dub and they're only putting it on Tubi. I mean, Tubi's still free and it's still a good service, so it's like
yeah, I'm watching Twilight Zone on there right now.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, but I just don't know why they didn't do it like the last two shows and just I don't know. It's weird, but it's like
probably some kind of specific request from Tubi to keep them happy.
Either that or just like they're trying to figure out a way to monetize it better. That might be like streaming licensing fees is better on Tubi than on like YouTube. All right, that is everything. That's all the core points I want to talk on. So you could talk about the big thing now.
Wow, I turned into Jim Carrey's The Grinch for a second there.
I mean, hey, it is the season.
Yeah. I mean, you all know it happened. It came out. The trailer, the fucking teaser trailer for Supergirl. We're not calling it Woman of Tomorrow anymore because James Gunn is afraid of subtitles. Came out, and oh my god, y'all, it looks so fucking good. I know I should be cautiously, but like, goddamn, I'm too close. I'm too close. I will burn up with this. I'm so fucking excited right now. And every moment that I'm not in the theater actually watching this movie is a moment of my life wasted. And every moment after that part of my life will just be extra. It'll be a fucking epilogue. And you need to understand, like, the fucking 11 minutes after the credits roll, the fucking nukes can hit, and I'll be fine with that. Just let me see this movie. Just let it be good. Please, God, Jim Lee, I'm begging you.
Jim Lee?
Yeah, he's the current editor-in-chief of DC Comics.
Okay. I don't think he's involved with the movies, though.
Please, God, James Gunn, I'm begging you.
Please,
God, please, Satan, David Zaslav, I'm begging you.
Anyway, as for my thoughts, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good teaser. I'm liking it quite a bit. I am grateful. The color grading is somewhat creative. It's like, I mean, we've only seen a couple locations in the trailer. It's very brown from what we see in the trailer, but it still looks.
So many people going, "Where's the color? There's the colors in the book are so bright and beautiful," and I'm like, guys, they made a trailer of like 1 or 2 scenes. Relax.
Yeah, it's 1 or 2 scenes.
It's not even desaturated like a Snyderverse movie.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, yeah, it's not like it's still colored. It's still like interesting colored, I think. I do want to see more locations, but like for a teaser, I like the way it's directed. I like the action. I like the performance. We only see like a second of Jason Momoa as Lobo, which after Minecraft movie and Street Fighter might be a blessing in disguise.
There were like 4 different edits of that brightened up so you could see more of it. I saw going around afterwards.
God, dude. Yeah. I don't know, but like the monologue super
complaints. Fucking Snyder Bros going, "Oh, he went from playing an iconic character to playing an obscure nobody." I'm like, y'all, he fucking begged for that part. Let him have this.
Yeah, bro still wants to be part of the DC shit, so let him be part of the DC shits.
He took
Um,
Aquaman because it was a job. He asked for Lobo because it's one of his favorite characters, and people have been saying for years he looks like a good Lobo.
yeah, this is just I don't know. Maybe it's just a new generation of comic fans coming in and just not knowing the history. So probably that.
I think it's just Snyder Bros wanting to dislike anything that's not the Snyder Bros.
That too. And I have seen people. Okay, I don't want to bring this. This is a Pandora's box. I'm a bit nervous to open, but I think we're pretty chill. I think we're on similar agreements. I haven't seen people being like, "Oh, it's a Tom King book. It's not. This shit gonna be good." That's one of his better books. That's in my opinion. Like as the guy who should be the most offended, but I feel like people are fake hating on Tom King these days. They don't genuinely hate Tom King. They just do it because it's like a sick thing or just like, oh, that fact they just kind of misconstrued.
There are a
I don't
lot of
know.
people who just read one Tom King book, decided they didn't like him, and have never looked back.
Yeah, and that's completely fair, but it's also like I've just the way people just react on social media to it is just don't just guys just whatever.
Also, I know I've said this a bunch of times before, but I have loved Supergirl since I was a young boy. This was Woman of Tomorrow was the first Supergirl comic I ever read that felt like it was coming from a place that was the same kind of feeling and understanding I had for the character. So, if you're upset that's the book they're adapting, get in front of my car so I can run you over.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's still a really good comic book, like especially the artwork, very good, and it's like it's solid writing. So I don't know. I know he's still involved with the film adaptation, but still, like I'm still going to
Mhm.
watch it and enjoy. I don't know. People
Actually,
are.
funnily enough, he's more involved with the Lantern show, which we also got a teaser for this.
I did not see that teaser. I heard it was just okay. So
It looks fine. You don't really see any powers or anything. It's just like two little snippets, one of John saying a thing and then one of Hal saying a thing and doing a very Hal Jordan thing. Um but yeah, it looks fine.
mm.
But Supergirl though, Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl. Yeah,
She
Supergirl.
looks God, she looks fucking beautiful in the costume.
Yeah, it's so good. And as a personal big fan of putting jackets on top of regular superhero outfits, that first fit very sick. I approve. You know.
Um, Also, like I hadn't really looked too closely at the casting before because I didn't want to be that fan who's like watching and discussing every little development of the movie over like a hawk because like that's how you get a Transformers Revenge of the Fallen.
Oh, one
Um,
hundred percent.
but friggin' the casting for Rufai was spot on. She looks just like her. And okay, the elephant in the room, the one questionable choice. They changed the aesthetic of the brigands so they look more like traditional Hollywood space pirates, which is to say the Ravagers from Guardians of the Galaxy. A lot of people are upset by that. I don't mind it. I do find it weird that they decided to put a bunch of metal in Creme of the Yellow Hills' face.
I mean, I honestly I barely saw the aliens. I was just like, yeah, those are typical Hollywood aliens. Kind of expected, but like, it is
Mhm.
what it is.
It's a weird deviation when everything else looks so close, right down to the freaking bus driver. They got the bus driver so good.
Yeah, damn. That they must really love this comic, man. They must really love this game.
I mean, it was one of those things in the slate that Tom King was like, hey, or not Tom King, James Gunn was like, hey, this was one of my favorite comics of last year, so it's gonna be a movie. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This is
Although
like
we
the
should
first.
be, I keep forgetting to say, like, this isn't a James Gunn movie. This is directed by Craig Gillespie, who has done a couple of other studio jobs before, but he seems like he's really stretching his legs
Oh,
here.
he's the Corella guy.
Yeah.
Weird. Ooh. Yeah, this seems like he's gonna work for hire. It seems like it's gonna be like one of those. I mean, Corella was a finely directed movie. It's just Corella, so
Yeah.
it's like, and again, the script by Anna Noguri was kind of like the big thing they were hyping up.
Hmm.
Let me check. What did she write Bumblebee? No, she didn't. Oh, okay, that was a different writer. I think that was like an early like draft that ever happened. Yeah, either okay, okay. That was the okay, different writer. My bad. I think that might have been like in the Snyder thing before they rebooted. But yeah.
And
Anyway, look.
they set the trailer to a Blondie song because they know they're making this movie just for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty curious to check this. It's gonna be interesting to see what a non-James. I mean, it still feels very James Gunn in terms of like the Guardians and shit. But it's like also, it's very. This is the first like time he is not on set like dictating everything. He's not on he's not even doing like half the episodes of Peacemaker season 2. He's not like directing Superman. He's not like writing Creature Commandos. This is something that it's gonna be very curious. He is mostly hands off of. He just has to like, okay, that's good. From what? Oh wait, yeah, he might give notes. That's about it. He's doing. So it's gonna be very interesting to see. Like next year is gonna be a very fascinating year for DC projects. I'd say because it's a lot of like Gunn is hands off, but he still like puts the notes. He still greenlights the projects.
Yeah. Like I said, this year was the proving ground. Next year is the make or break.
Yeah, I think Superman 2 is going to be more make or break. This is like more of like experimental year, I'd argue. But like I do understand like experiments are make or break because it's like
just showing that the universe can work without Gunn directly pulling the string.
True. That is a pretty make or break. And then there's also Clayface later in the year, which might be good. We'll see.
I don't know about that, but like I'm willing to go with it for now.
I mean, like I just find it weird. It's like we're doing a Clayface before Batman Part 2. I mean, I'm not like one of those truthers who think like, oh, Batman Part 2 is gonna have the like unity with the. I just think it's just weird to just be like, man, it's been so long since an actual Batman movie. We're getting a villain spinoff before the sequel to the Robert Pattinson joint. I don't know.
Hey, as long as this universe doesn't end up like Smallville, where we're getting like fucking Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle before Clark even puts on the costume.
I mean, that's already reversed, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty interested in the future of DCU and like that Supergirl trailer. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to clown. Yeah, I know. Also, just like I need to like separate myself from. I've been thinking about this a lot. Where I need to separate myself from like social media yapping. And just enjoy things.
Oh, I was hooting and hollering.
Well, no, I'm talking about I'm talking about negative yapping,
Oh, yeah.
Where just like I do not feel this way. People are just telling me to feel this way, which is kind of weird as an influencer / video essayist, but that I need to have my own opinions that I think, not opinions that other people think. I don't know. It's kind of like been a thing I've been thinking about a lot, where it's like sometimes I'll just hate something because someone is very annoying about it. I just I will like it based on its own merits,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, but yeah, I'm glad you're very excited for Supergirl. I definitely will. I'm very excited to talk about it with you on the podcast because we're probably gonna dedicate a whole episode to it.
Well, and I also I have the AF pick for June, so.
Oh.
We already did the book, so I don't know what to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. We already did Woman of Tomorrow, so I was like, is there like, I was thinking like a different thing, but like, hey,
Woman of Tomorrow.
No, I'll be real. I thought you were gonna pick the New 52 run because
guys, we're gonna review my fanfic where where she's in love with me, my OC.
I will tell you, Sim. I have. Like I'm going to let the lid open a little. I've considered doing that for AF at one point.
Oh my fucking God.
I have considered going to the annals of my history to pick something from my past or current, but that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I did. Oh man, I can reveal Simeon lore I've never said in public before.
Say it.
I've only ever showed this to Jacob, Database Ranger, and maybe one or two other people. I wrote a full multi-season and movie treatment for a web series that would have been like social commentary on the different types of influencers that exist within YouTube through the lens of tokusatsu. Common reviewer.
Isn't that just Apollo Z hack?
This was before I knew about Apollo Z hack. This was when I was like 13, 14.
Okay. That is...
I don't have it anymore, so don't ask for it.
I'm not going to ask for it.
No, I'm saying this to listeners. I deleted it years ago. but I have never said that publicly, and I'm like, you know what? It's fucking who cares?
Yeah, let it out. Let it out. It's like a confession. It's like a confession. Hey, speaking of confessions, I watched the new Knives Out movie.
Okay, I don't
I
see
mean,
why that's a confession. Everybody's watching that,
well, no,
except me.
because Catholicism. It's about Catholicism. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I think we would have a very interesting discussion about that movie, based on our backgrounds. But like, I'm gonna let you. Like, I'm just gonna say, movie good. Great performance by Josh O'Connell specifically. So it's another banger. I hope Ryan Johnson makes more movies, either in the Knives Out stuff or whatever.
I think after the second one, I kind of realized I might just not like Ryan.
Damn. I mean, I think I think the new one is a bit more subtler, if that helps. A little more subtler. But like then again, it's like it's still very Ryan Johnson. It's a very big movie. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm not sure if you want to sit through that like all at
No,
once.
I don't have time.
Yeah, especially when there's other movies to
I
watch.
can't wait for the Avengers Doomsday trailer, all four
Uh,
of them.
dude, dude, what are, dude? Okay, everything around that thing. The trailer might be out by the time this like podcast comes out, but I don't. I'm gonna complain about this, dude. Well, first off, they're attaching it to Avatar: Fire and Ash, or as I'm calling it, Fire and Ass, because I hate those movies. Um,
They are
very
the
bad.
worst. They have ruined James Cameron as a respectable man.
Apparently, like, do you know he's apparently been wanting to work on that since like the '90s? Like, this is what you've been wanting to work on since the '90s. You
Yep,
anyway.
that's the thing. He had a trademark for it registered before Avatar the animated
Yeah, I
show
remember that.
happened.
I remember that. And honestly, it's just like everything. Like, it's also just from what I've seen of like the limited, granted, the limited online discourse. I don't think the people who like the Avatar movies are gonna be excited for an MCU movie. I'm gonna be real. I feel like those are
Mhm.
very two different camps of like, because from what I understand, from my again limited, I could be completely off base. Film bros like the Avatar movies. They're wrong, but they do.
Film
And
Bro? Okay, granted, I haven't looked at very many reviews for the second one. I always got the impression from the first one that Film Bros made fun of those movies and that they were for general audiences who didn't give a shit. I understood that like were they to come out more regularly, they would have quickly usurped Transformers as the stupid everyman action movie.
unfortunately, it seems. I mean, granted, like I don't know the way the type of film bro I've been seeing has even been like lamenting the death of the Michael Bay movie Transformers movies, which is a weird. I don't know if that's
What the
nostalgia.
fuck? What?
I don't
What?
know what. I don't know.
No.
Like, this was like
You're not
years ago.
you're not talking to film bros, you're talking to psychopaths.
Yeah, I think that's what I because I get like I remember when Rise of the Beast come out and I was like that was a good movie and like I know I saw some people being like yeah but it's not the Bay films and I'm like what? No, but Rise of the Beast was good. What are you talking about? It's
That
like
was a good movie. Yeah, but it wasn't a 12-car pileup.
yeah. I don't know. I think either film bros are psychopaths or psychopaths are film bros. I think that's I don't know.
Uh,
It's just weird. People are weird, man. People are
I don't
weird.
know. People are weird about the Michael Bay films in general these days because like there was
Nostalgia and then like like oh
that,
they
but also like there was a rumor going around last week, might still be, I don't know, that Shia LaBeouf was possibly returning for the next one, and people were weirdly excited about that.
Ah, all right. It's been a good run, Transformers fandom. I think we need to expand everything. I'm sorry. It's been a good run. I love the TF wiki. Love Transformers animated. Love the first season of Transformers Earth Spark. But I think it's a good run. That's it. Yeah. Goodbye. Okay.
Wow, he doesn't love the Daniel Warren Johnson comic.
Oh, I do. I just like just the first things that came to mind, like just like
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Okay, thank you. I do love that comic. I still need to get the fourth volume because I have the first three volumes in paperback. I just need to like find four.
Have you caught
Probably
up
next.
on Kirkman's run yet?
No, I read the first issue and I liked it, especially because it has one of my boys. So
Okay. I will say this issue was not as good for me. There was an issue
God
this
damn it.
week. But it's otherwise been okay.
All right. I mean, like, I did. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. Robert Kirkman was at the Game Awards inexplicably to like announce a new character for the Invincible fighting game. It was weird.
That man wants to be a Hollywood mogul, so.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he was like, it was a weird ass like appearance too, because he was like, it was a pre-recorded video, and he was interacting with an animated explosion, and I was like, what, dude? Like, and people already
He
complained
also
about it.
always has he once said this really dismissive shit about like somebody getting fired from Marvel, and he's like, "Well, that's what you get for working on someone else's characters." I'm like, "Fuck
Ugh.
you."
That's gross. That's gross. Okay, I can see why there's the jokes about him now. Okay, I don't agree with those jokes, but still,
He's a good
uh,
writer, but like he might deserve a nice brick to the head.
very dude broy, which honestly makes
I'm
sense for the
very
guy who.
violent tonight. I just realized.
Yeah. Go, hold on. Oh, we know what it look, dude. Remember the episode where we disagreed on Common Under Gaim on Twit? That episode is gone now because of those threats. Like YouTube took that episode down because you were being very violent in it.
You see, I want to make a joke about blowing up the YouTube office.
But then again, yeah.
But for legal reasons, everything I've said in this podcast has been a joke.
And in Minecraft, which is better than Fortnite. God, don't get me started on Fortnite. I finally deleted the game from my hard drive. Thank God. I am free.
I finished reading the Mistborn series.
Ooh.
And I went into the Tumblr tag for that just to see what the general like feelings on certain things were. And oh my god, there's so many posts from a couple years ago of people freaking out about Kelsier being in Fortnite.
Wait, they have a Mistborn character in Fortnite?
Yeah, Kelsier, who's arguably the most popular Brandon Sanderson character. He is low-key a Tumblr sexy man.
Okay, I'm looking up this right now. Oh, this guy? He just looks like a regular Fortnite character. I mean, I guess because they're not really like a proper design for him, but like, damn.
Oh, and the whole reason he's in the game is literally just because Brandon Sanderson's kids really like Fortnite.
I mean, what else is respectable? Respectable, honestly. But
He
it's
was
like,
also one of the first people to get licensed Magic cards of his stuff because he's a huge Magic fan.
I mean, honestly, Mistborn magic makes more sense than like Marvel magic.
But no, yeah, I really enjoyed my time with Mistborn. It's not as good as Stormlight. Like it really feels like Brandon Sanderson is doing spirit training for Stormlight. But excuse me, there's still some really good stuff in there. Like the first era, because the whole gimmick with the series is it's the same kind of like playing field with the powers throughout the whole series, but it's different eras. He has planned, I think, for 5 eras and a total of 16 books. They're on book, I want to say 7 now. But it starts out as like a sort of Dark Ages story about a bunch of people trying to overthrow an evil emperor, who has stolen the big crazy powers for himself, and then it jumps to another era that's basically like steampunk, but all the like crazy steampunk stuff is involving the magic system for the world, which is there's 2 different kinds of powers that interact in different ways. There's allomancy and ferochemy. Allomancy is people who have different powers based around certain types of metal that they ingest into their body, and they can manipulate other metals in the world and like elements of people that are based around metals in their body. And then ferochemy is you're able to store up certain aspects of yourself inside metal object. A lot is just like playing around with those powers in interesting and fun ways and using them to tell stories about people and how they view the world and how a world changes over time. And that's part of the reason why I enjoyed the second era much more, because the first era, like, it has its moments. There's some good stuff in there, but a lot of it is just kind of predictable YA fantasy slop. But the second era is where we really get into like the greater politics of the world and the kind of people who can emerge at the forefront of that. Um, and It also had like maybe my favorite character Sanderson has ever written, which, oh my God, guess what? Simeon really liked the blonde woman in the books.
Ha!
Uh, and it's not even visual. It's fucking imaginary. You don't get pictures of her unless you're like physically reading the books, I think. Because I'm listening to them on Hoopla. But Steris Combs later Ladrian is probably one of my favorite characters I've ever read in a novel because she has one of the most realistic and relatable depictions of OCD I've ever seen in a book. It's very heightened for the sake of the book and the story, but like all the stuff you get into when you get to read from her perspective is very much just like, yeah, yeah, no, I felt that. I get that. Wow, okay. I've never seen that put on the page, but that's great. I'm glad somebody else understands. Representation matters, y'all.
True.
And also, he kind of outdoes James Gunn in doing the Guardians of the Galaxy free. Hey, it was the silly character story the whole time thing. Like uh, at the beginning of the Final Era 2 book, I was very like, oh, really? We're doing this? I don't know. Okay. And then, like, by halfway through, I was like, no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I actually really care about this guy. Damn it.
Damn.
So, yeah. Sanderson strikes again. I'm pretty much fully Sanderson pilled at this point. I'm actually queued up to start listening to Elantris tomorrow. So,
Very
oh
epic.
boy.
Yeah, I definitely do want to at least try a couple of his books at some point.
Mhm.
Also,
I
sorry if
think
you've been
you
hearing chewing a lot. I'm really hungry and I've been eating Funyuns.
I don't think your mic is picking it up, or at least I'm more preoccupied by there's a freeze warning in my area, so I have to let my faucets drip. So I'm like constantly hearing that little drip, drip, drip in the background.
Ah, okay, very very understandable. Yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it's. I haven't been outside in a while because um, it is very cold and don't really have things to do. So
Oh, hey, that's something I can talk about. I actually spent the whole fucking day outside because I shot my first YouTube video in 2 years.
what?
Special project for a friend of the channel, Jacob Brody. I'm gonna
Ah,
be the
okay.
next feature on Let's Be Superheroes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. You know, I thought you were. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
You thought I had a full relapse? I fucking got you.
I was like, wait. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good. That's yeah. I'm excited. I gotta catch up on that series. That's a great series.
But yeah, that'll be out sometime towards the end of the month. So if you're not already subscribed to Let's Be Superheroes, go do that. It's a good channel, but also you'll get to see a little
The Sim face.
the
It's not
the
like we
the
see your
most
face.
facey of faces.
I mean, everyone like compared to everyone else, you do use your real face for profile pic.
Yeah. I mean that was part of the choice to stop being the vacuuminator was just like, no, we're in an era where people are able to get by online with just their regular name, so why not? I don't
Become
need
the
to come up with
Sim.
another funny identity. I
Yeah, no,
don't
no.
I don't
I mean,
I don't I don't need to have the username Supergirl's boyfriend.
oh god.
Did I talk about toys?
You know, you could talk about. I'm just trying. I feel like
I
I
get the
blow my
sense that
load.
you're like out of topics, man.
Yeah, I kind of like. That's the thing. I blow my load way too early on this podcast. It's like crazy. It's like because it's like, dude, like I got nothing. So just talk about toys while I try to recoup.
Okay, so we had a Black Series stream this week. They showed hardly nothing new except for a couple of 2 packs, which are mostly stuff we already have but tweaked. We're getting the next two troopers in what is it, Scar Squadron? I don't know. It's stuff from the new Marvel comics where like there's a bunch of stormtroopers who have personalized armor because
Damn, I
that
wish we
makes
had Boingo here.
in the Galactic Republic era or the Galactic Empire era. Um, but people really like that team, so they're trying to finish them. And
Oh,
with
it's a
this
Star
two
Wars thing.
pack,
I misheard. I thought it was a Marvel Legends. My bad.
it's okay. There are a couple of characters from the Marvel Star Wars comics, is what I was saying.
Ah, okay. That's
Mhm.
why I thought my okay. My
Yeah.
brain's mush. Continue.
But I mean, they look fine enough. But I would probably only get them on a sale. I still haven't gotten any of the Scar Squadron troopers yet. Um, and we're getting Plo Koon in his Clone Wars animated series look.
Let's go. I
Yeah.
love that value.
Some people have said like it shouldn't be a repaint. They should have done a new sculpt for his torso because it's a little more streamlined in that show. But Black Series has always kind of tried to blur the lines between animated series and live action so everything can fit together on your shelf. So I don't have a problem with it. It's the right colors. He's got the forearm gauntlets. I'm fine with it. Plus, it's in a two pack with Commander Wolf on the new clone body, which is something that has been desperately needed for a while. So, though I've yet to get any of the Troopers of the Republic two packs they've been calling the series, um, I'm most interested in this one right now. Like I do really want that Yoda and Gree two pack because that's the only way to get a Revenge of the Sith style Yoda in the entire fucking line for some reason. But Plo Koon in his I'm actually a fucking character right now outfit. Yeah, that's nice.
It's Dave
And
Filoni's favorite, right? Plo Koon, Dave Filoni's favorite, right? Or am I thinking of a different character?
I was trying the way you said that I was trying to figure out if it was a meme. I didn't know.
No, no. I mean, that is kind of a meme that Plo Koon is Dave Filoni's favorite, but it's like also just actual facts.
I did not know anything about that. Like I always associate Dave Filoni with man who has too much lore knowledge slash I love my OC. I love my OC. Look at my OC. My OC is in this thing now. Look at my OC.
True. I mean, that works too.
Uh, anyway, fucking, I did get some new toys. I've been trying to catch up on my backlog because it's
Yeah.
almost the end of the year and it's
Everyone
every
making their end of year list.
need to post their top 10 of the year.
Exactly.
So I completed my GI Joe Fire Brigade. I got a second Legacy firefighter, and I also finally went and bought Barbecue, who was one of the earliest figures in the line, but I just had no attachment to him, so I ended up skipping him. But
Uh-huh.
he is a firefighter, and he does look fairly solid, so I figure why not get him? He'll make a good squad leader for them, and that's fairly nice to have. Um, got the Cal Kestis and Friends multi-pack plus Marin from Black Series. They are really, really good. Some of the best Black Series I've picked up in a while, which is really surprising considering like it seemed like they didn't really care about those games for how little they put out for them. But I think it's just they put all their fucking focus on making these figures good, which honestly preferable. Um, got classified series CoverGirl. She's pretty good, not as like amazing as the line is capable of, but still nice to have. And actually picked up Helix at Ross. Wasn't planning on getting the figure at all. Don't know anything about the character, but one of the best classified series I picked up all year. She really surprised me. And I finally opened my Devastation Seeker Elite and Ground Soldier 2 pack, and I'm excited for the Studio Series Seeker mold, but people clown on Earthrise way too hard. The Earthrise Seeker mold is still really solid, and it looks so freaking nice in the charcoal and red colors of the Seeker Elite. And I've not messed with the Run Amok mold yet. So getting it first as the ground soldier was a real treat because again, fucking gorgeous colors, and it's just a solid little deluxe car former with a giant fucking broadsword. So very, very nice little assortment of things. There's plenty of other stuff I got, but nothing I really want to like yap too directly about, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, I think I refreshed myself. I ate some spicy things so I can just talk about whatever.
Hell yeah.
Smiling Friends season 3 ended. Because I remember
Okay.
that I haven't really talked about that. It was a weird selection of episodes. I think they're all good with like great moments. Like the mixed media animation is still pretty good. It was a bit weird because there was like 2 episodes leaked ahead of time, and we thought that was gonna be part of season 3, but no, we thought okay. So usually Smiling Friends seasons are 8 episodes, so we thought this one would be 10. But no, this one's just also 8. I don't know what those other 2 episodes are about, so I don't know if they were like, that's weird. But the episodes were good, very funny, good mixed media animation. You can kind of feel like the show getting a bit complacent with its formula and style of humor. Doesn't really challenge that, and like the stuff the creators have said is kind of. Here's the thing about the Smiling Friends creators: they are funny guys. I don't think I would like to meet them. That's kind of my take. I don't want to get too into it, but that's kind of my thing.
Wow, that show sounds crazy.
Yeah, Smiling Friends is pretty crazy. I mean, it does get pretty. I mean, there was a really funny gif that came from like I think the 7th episode where it's like Charlie was training all these guys as like these Smurf knockoffs to like get buff. It was really funny.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
I also started watching a fairly crazy show because my boss talked me into giving it a shot.
All right, what's the show?
Have you heard of The Righteous Gemstone?
Let me Google this real quick. So I have it. Just talk about him.
So it's a HBO Max original. It's 4 seasons, and I think it's over now. But it stars John Goodman as like this mega church pastor. Um, and it's about his kids who are all like full-grown adults and are ready to take over the church, but he like refuses to give up control. And so it's a lot of like jokes about family dynamics and religion and how it kind of keeps people down, and also a lot of vulgar sex humor. Like there's a lot of just like, look at this dude's balls, isn't that funny? And it's like, okay, all right. Um, but it is pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's also like just the most legit acting I've seen John Goodman do in a while. Because John Goodman is one of those actors who I like, but every time I see him in something these days, it's like, oh, look at John Goodman in there acting. Isn't he? He's a fucking guy, isn't he? He's like a Tom Hanks, you know?
Yeah, very much so.
But in this, he's very much putting on a character, and it's really entertaining. And like, as somebody who grew up religious and now is not, it hits close to home quite regularly.
Yeah, I'm curious to check this out. It's only like 9 episodes per season. Yeah, I might watch this. This looks like a funny show up my alley.
Yeah. It's
Um,
also where Skylar Gazondo got
oh, the Jimmy
discovered.
Olsen. Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, it's what got him the role as Jimmy Olsen. He plays John Goodman's oldest son's oldest son.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can imagine the family dynamic. This sounds like a Succession's already pretty comedic, but this sounds like a wackier Christian version of Succession to me. Because
Yeah,
of like,
it's like goofy Succession. That's it exactly.
yeah, I know Succession's already can get pretty goofy, but like that, it plays the drama pretty strong.
Also,
Um,
Walton Goggins is in there as their uncle, via marriage. He was the mom's brother, but the mom is dead before the show starts, and
ah.
so he's always hanging around the family like, hey, I'm here too. I deserve a little bit of this money too, and they're like, fuck off.
Oh, he was one of the breakout stars in the Fallout show. Oh, he was the
Yeah.
ghoul. He was the ghoul. Okay, I know that's getting the season 2 is like gonna start
He's
any
also
second
he's
now.
also been like a character actor in movies forever.
Yeah, like yeah, he was also in Invincible. Oh, good for him. Anyway, yeah, because I was like, that sound name sounds familiar, so I went to like Google it. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's been in a lot of good. Yeah, I will. I put this on the list. I'm not sure what I'll get around to it, but I would love to. Right now, I'm watching another comedy show called Nirvana the Band the Show. Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of Nirvana the band.
Okay, because the gimmick is it's like this was adapted from a web series. I only watched the TV show right now, but I watched a couple episodes of the show. It's really funny. Like the first episode I saw was basically like them like trying to like get their name out with like a big poster, but they used a picture with one of their dicks out, so they have to like hijinks ensue.
Hmm.
Uh it's pretty funny. That great style of sense of humor and like the filmmaking I really dig of like it's like kind of low budget, but it's still like passionate enough, you know. I'm really excited to watch more. I know there's a movie sequel to the show coming any second now. I know it's been like screened in film festivals, but I'm very curious to check out the movie adaptation or sequel or whatever it's called. I know they're like a comedy troupe that's like been doing like it's not actually about Nirvana. Like I will tell you that right now. It's their band is called Nirvana the band, so it's like that's part of the humor.
I did also remember while we were talking about shows, another figure I wanted to talk about. Um, you know how I keep talking about like, oh man, there's so many Conan figures coming out and they all look so good.
Did you buy one?
I finally got one because uh I think I've talked about it on the show a couple times before, but Four Horsemen has had as their Mythic Legions traveling exclusive all year the Legendary Barbarian, where the gimmick was they had like a generic helmeted barbarian head on it in the package, but then there was also an alternate head with free alternate hair sculpts. So if you wanted, you could just have like another barbarian to stand amongst your Mythic Legions, or you could make it Conan, you could make it Cole, or you could make it He-Man. And so naturally, I got it and I made it Conan, and it's really nice because like the weapons are unique sculpts, which is a little rare for Mythic Legions. It's it's got some updated articulation that not all the figures have yet. And the sculpt in general, like it doesn't look like any specific Conan, but it looks good as just like a general Conan you can put with any other figure. And that's kind of why I decided to go and bite the bullet on it when they put it in their online store recently and said like, all right, the year's almost over. We're not going to any more conventions, so just whatever stock we have left, this is your last chance to get this figure if you want it. If you weren't able to make it to a show or get it middleman. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'll get this at least until the Boss Fight Studios one comes out because I am still curious about that figure. I ended up deciding not to get the Heroic Signatures one because it looks huge next to most of the other lines I collect. Um, but this will serve me very nicely for now. I'm looking forward to taking some photos of it whenever I have time to get back to photos.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. I really do hope the Conan figures treat you well.
hmm I'm still out here hoping for a new Conan adaptation as well, because like the comics are great right now. They're firing on all cylinders, and I know there are people who like that game that's out right now, but it just doesn't look that interesting to me. And like, I don't know, man. Like, fucking Arnold's old enough. We could just do a King Conan movie any day now. Come on.
Has has Arnold even done any? I think the last thing he did was like the last Terminator for like a cameo.
He did a Netflix show recently.
Oh, okay. I'll look. Well, everyone, like you could just say that about any actor, like ever since
That's true.
Netflix, like
And I
because
mean, like, it didn't look good. I'm not saying that to be like, oh, you should check it out. I'm like,
yeah,
this was the last thing I saw him do.
yeah, true. Uh,
He did it with like one of his kids.
it's one of those things. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Actually, like speaking of problem productions, can I talk about some anime real quick?
Sure. What's up with your Chinese mangoes?
All right, One Punch Man season. I finally got caught up on the situation we're surrounding it. Oh my god! Oh, okay. So have we discussed how anime works before, or like in terms of like how it's produced? I guess I can just break it down for the people.
I mean,
Um,
I know it intimately because I used to watch every Digibro video, but I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast.
Okay, well, the way I understand it works is that there's the committees, there's like the actual animators, and then like the people in between, kind of like and like the committees like they always like planning ahead and uh basically the One Punch Man season 3 is kind of imploding right now because they didn't give it enough time and it's a classic disaster below average anime production now, but it just hits harder because One Punch Man's so popular and it's like damn that's rough, buddy. Ooh, it's like, ooh, and like, I watched a really nice video by Totally Not Mark about like how it kind of like how it like why it's like why the first season was so good and why this one is like below average. And yeah, shit. And I've been seeing like every time I look at a comment section for any kind of modern animation, like I was just looking at the Deadpool Marvel Rivals trailer, and I keep seeing the comment more frames than One Punch Man season 3, and I'm like, damn, like that's a recurring phrase now. That just feels I can't imagine. Don't feel like
Some of y'all
awful.
motherfuckers need to rewatch that one Gurren Lagann episode.
I mean, I don't know. Well, which one?
I can't
I,
remember. It's one of the early ones. It's like two or three where the
ah,
animation gets real weird all of a sudden, and
yeah.
that's like the one where they meet Keaton and his sisters.
Oh, okay. That seemed more of a creative choice, but like,
It
or
was,
like,
but I think it was also like meant to be a meta joke on anime suddenly having budget.
yeah, true, yeah, or just they it's the early, we're saving the budget for the big space shit later,
Mhm.
like, anyway, but yeah, it's like it
Oh,
just
by
kind
the
of
way, R.I.P. Gynax.
oh yeah, Gynax died. I mean, who cares?
Gynax and free fucking voice actors died this week. That was rough.
Free? What do you mean by that?
There was
Three. Oh, so I thought you said free, and I'm like, what? I thought that was like a website or service. I'm sorry. No.
no
Oh, yeah.
my my
Okay.
my audio must have cut off for a second. I said free voice actors died this week.
Yeah, all of them they hit pretty hard for me because they're all
Hmm.
like childhood shows for me. Like Sheen's voice actor from Jimmy Neutron, freaking Doug Dimmadome and like Captain Quark from Ratchet and Clank,
Hmm.
VA, and then what was the third one?
Somebody posted all three of them as a banner, so I was thinking about it earlier today, but I don't remember who the third one is either. I'd
Yeah,
have
well,
to.
either way, that sucks. Very unfair. Yeah, but like I were talking about the Gynax thing. Like Gynax, like all their productions, like it's kind of like the most like apathetic I feel about a company because like yeah they produce stuff, but all their productions are like under new management or like like they're either with Studio Kara or Studio Trigger now. So it's like I
Hmm.
mean Rip Bozo, I guess. All the creatives are thriving or doing their own things. I don't know. Very weird that I mean I will say it's weird that happened the same time a new like the same year Penny and Stocking returned, I will say. So it was good. It was kind of funny timing. Still gotta watch that show. I've heard there's high highs and low lows, which makes me. Yeah, that's. I mean, I also watched an anime, but I'm kind of waiting to make a video about it. I'm writing it not right now, but like I was writing it earlier before I came on podcast. I'll just tell the anime. The Red Ranger in Another World. I
Oh
have some thoughts.
yeah.
Okay, I will say people like are weird about this show because so I've seen people being like, "Oh, it's better than Sentai." It's like, stop right there. No, stop. No, get stay down. Bad fans, bad people. Because people just get like they're like, "Oh, it's one of the best shows of the year." It's like it's fine. It's a fine show. It's not one of the best of the year. Especially in anime. Like, calm down. People just overhyped it and kind of soured me on it. But like, no, it's a fine isekai ish show. Apparently, I think I read up on some of the manga changes. The anime is way better because they actually have more Sentai shit. So I'll tell you that right now. Which because like okay,
What's the one with the guy wearing the toy Kamen Rider mask?
Tojima that I watched a couple episodes of it and I dropped it. I'll finish it eventually, but like,
Okay, yeah, because I was doing room trading at Retro Toy Con last. I never fucking talked about Retro Toy Con on the podcast. I
yeah.
just realized that. But
Well, we'll
like,
first talk about the Tojima.
no, I was doing room trading and like somebody had a couple of Kamen Rider 1 and 2 figures and I was just asking about them because it was from a line I'd never seen before. And he brought it up. He was like, "Have you seen this?" And I was like, "I mean, I've seen photos. I didn't know it was out yet." And he started showing me clips and I was like, "Yeah, looks like a show. All right."
It's a weird show. I'll talk. I need to wait for more of it to come out. But like, I have some initial negative impressions. I'll tell you that.
Hmm.
But that's a whole other thing. Yeah, I don't know. Tokusatsu anime are weird, or like anime adapted from Tokusatsu, or
Hmm.
like because it's like. I mean, I'm not even talking about the live action. I'm just talking about the way they decide to go around scripting or like trying to sell these.
I can't
Like,
remember. Did you like or hate Samurai Flamenco?
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. It's
Okay.
one of my favorite animes. Like I'm gonna be real. It's like see when they hit like Samurai Flamenco or Gridman, they're like peak. But like
Mhm.
something like Go Go Loser Ranger, which has a really interesting initial premise, and then just does nothing with it after like the first 3 episodes. It's like the Sword Art Online of like goddamn like these Toku animes. It just
Oh
ah
god, I've been thinking about fucking Sword Art Online again lately. That's
yeah I don't
fucking
know
that's such a
yeah
cursed franchise.
dude, you know, without Sword Art Online, we would not have solo leveling. That's probably that's. I don't know why I was thinking about that too. I just been thinking about these kind of like big isekai or like not. I mean, Sword Art Online is Sword Art Online isekai or these big like isekai like mega franchises that pop up like every
What's
decade or
what's
so.
solo leveling again?
The Korean manga where it's like the one cool guy is the one cool guy and everyone else sucks.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've heard of that.
It's
Um,
it's been I've been seeing too much merch of it in like anime store. Like, come on, 'cause it's a it's like, oh, it's a cool animation, but nothing else outside of that. Like there was a joke about it among its critics that puts people to sleep, which I find pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like,
and I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have much room to speak on Sword Art Online. It is the Naruto of the 2010s.
I mean, no, they're different genres. They're different genres, I'd say. Like, because
Well, I mean, like, that's the big popular thing that annoying kids of that time were into, who now are more well-versed anime fans, and they're like, this was my gateway.
I disagree. I'd say My Hero wasn't in Naruto. It's My Hero Academia.
The later 2010s.
Yeah, later 2010s. But like Sword Art kind of has like a different genre, and like it's a different kind of like because you got the shonen battles, you got the isekais, you got everything else. That's kind of how Western anime works.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was cosplays of the big three for the longest time. Occasionally interrupted briefly by shit like Death Note, and then Sword Art Online took over for a few years, and then it was My Hero Academia for a good long while, and now like One Piece is taken back over everything.
yeah, it's that and Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, say what you will about JoJo getting popular. I never saw a ton of cosplays for it. Like Jolene cosplays were really popular for a minute, but like not anyone else in the franchise.
I mean, people still I freaking people at my school cosplayed JoJo once at Halloween. I will say, so maybe it's just your area. I don't know. But I mean, granted, we're all limited human beings with like such a limited view. That's like sometimes it's like, oh yeah, there's this whole other area that's like we haven't talked about. You know, speaking of this whole other area I never talked about. Hey, guess what got on Tubi recently?
What?
Gavon. They just put this Blu-ray.
Oh, I didn't know it was put on there. I thought it had been on there for a while, and you were going like, "Hey, Gavan."
No, it just got on there. Like I would have known. Like it just got on there this week, and just like kind of shadow dropped. Like just kind of like
yeah, no,
I
go
guess
watch Gavan if you haven't. It's fucking like it's
yeah.
very repetitive, but it is peak for its time.
It's a good show. Like you know the show like you like. I'd say the peakest of show would be Zubat, just because it gets so repetitive, it wraps around to being hilarious.
Yeah.
Like with Zubat,
Well,
because
the
like
thing about Showa is like almost every episode is going to be the same, no matter what. So the things that really make a Showa series are the aesthetic and the lead actor. If both those things are great, you're gonna have a good time. And like fucking Keiji Obata, man, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to eventually finish it so I can watch the Gokaiger movie that they crossed over with. Did you talk about that movie at any point, like during the analysis? I forgot.
I think I mentioned it like once or twice. Like I rewatched everything that was out at the time for that analysis.
Yeah, I will, because I definitely like I will just be upfront. Next year there will be Metal Hero videos because of the new thing. And like this is a very convenient thing to happen. Like just as I was watching Gavon, I'll be real. I have been enjoying it. But I'm still like kind of like I'm very excited to get to the end because I heard there's some interesting things at the end, but I don't want to say too much. I don't know. That one good. Go watch if you're in for the mood for some episodic fun and you just want like I saw some people like when I posted about it on Bluesky, people were like, oh, this is gonna be my new night show, and it's like, yeah, if you're looking for a good like one episode a day show, Gavon's great for that. Get your Kenji Oba fix every day for like 44 days. It's 44 episodes. It's like I'm glad Discotheque and Toei decided to like do this on YouTube because it is technically on YouTube, but those YouTube rips are terrible quality and are different and use different translations from what I understand. Because they use like Space Cop Gavon instead of Space Sheriff Gavon. So it's a bit weirder, you know. I mean, sheriffs and cops are kind of similar, but sheriff just like it's called Space Sheriff.
A specific type of lawman, whereas cop is just any fucking lawman.
Yeah, and Gavon good. I will say like watching the episodes, I do like appreciate how I'm very curious to see how the new shows kind of like. I don't know because I haven't. Yeah, sorry, I'm stuttering all over my place. But they did like the first show has like a lot of cutting edge special effects of sorts, like for the time. I'm very curious to see like, okay, how are they going to portray hyperspace in the new show? If there's going to be hyperspace, it's going to be interesting. We'll see. Like, because there's already like, I figured it would be like a mostly in name only, using like the aesthetics and like core premise as a bouncing off point for new ideas, like these Toei shows, like Amazon. Yeah, because Amazon to Amazons did that. Black to Black Sun did that. which I actually kind of prefer that way of rebooting a series. I just think it's much more interesting. Like, especially
Mhm.
because if you already have the original
But
series.
what if same main character but different gender now, and then they meet the old character, and the old character is mentor now?
I
And
mean,
I was thinking
that's
about that the other day. Like, remember that fucking 2.5 years of the lead up to Force Awakens and then the aftermath of it up until Last Jedi when just everybody loves Star Wars again for a little bit?
yeah. I've been thinking about Star Wars too. Yeah, that was a weird time.
No, that was like a blissful time, man. That was like the
Yeah.
last like I hate to be this guy, but that was the last time it felt like everybody fucking agreed on something being good.
I mean, I guess, but like, I mean, sometimes it's good to have different opinions, but just people are really annoying about it, so it's never like we never have constructive conversations about it, you know?
True.
I don't know. 2015, 2015, 2016. What a weird time. I mean, I think it's weird in retrospect. I
Mhm.
think I don't know. I do kind of funny. Like you actually, I was thinking about this earlier. I find it funny. So I went to go see The Force Awakens with me, my brother, and my dad. Like we just want to see a movie. Like I think I told the story about Force Awakens, but the funny follow up is I went to see Last Jedi with me and my brother, and then I went to see Last of Skywalker by myself. So it just kept like I kept losing people as as the trilogy go on. I mean, I they
Yeah.
hated the movies. It's just like they just got busy, and I was like, well, I gotta see the new Star Wars.
Yeah. I saw Force Awakens in theaters free time.
Oh, you were one of those guys. Oh,
Yeah. I just enjoyed it that much. Like I saw it not at like a midnight release, but on like a day and date release. Then I saw it on Christmas Day. Then I fucking went and saw it with my mom when it was like this isn't gonna be in the theaters for much longer. I don't know, man. I guess
yeah,
it's also probably like it's the last time it like you said like 2015 to 2016. What's the big thing that's been different in the world since then?
oh, the election, yeah,
She's
a lot of
consistently been a part of our lives since then.
yeah. I mean, like Last Jedi discourse did actually influence hate groups, so that's an
Mhm.
unfortunate fact I have to bring up every time that movie comes up. Is like
Yeah.
like whether you liked it or hate
Man,
it, the people.
disliking that movie was so fucking hard because it was like, yeah, no, I didn't enjoy the film, but also I didn't enjoy it the way these motherfuckers didn't enjoy it. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah. Like I was kind of on the other side where it's like I liked the film and I was like, why is everyone disliking it? It's like, and then I just saw like the extreme, the other extreme that kind of popped up. I was like, oh, all haters must be like that. It's like, no, not all haters are like that, but it's also like, damn, like what happened there? Movies are weird. Movies are stupid. Why do we do movies anymore? You know what? Movies are dumb. You know what's not dumb?
No more
Video games.
movies.
No more movies. No more. Actually, no. Video games are also dumb. I just changed my mind. There's actually a couple movies I've been wanting to like recommend for AF. I just don't know if I want to do them. If that makes
We're
sense. I
not
don't
doing
know.
Synecdoche, New York.
You mean Hercules in New York?
No, I mean Synecdoche, New York. Do you not know about that movie?
I don't.
That's like an infamous film bro movie.
Oh,
I watched that in the early days of AF when we had the off topic section with me and Boingo, and he was just like, "So you watched that fucking movie, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." I bet you didn't like it, and I was like, "You fucking won! Congratulations!"
I mean, here's the thing with the movies I want to recommend. They're usually gonna like either be very personal to me, like, or they're gonna be micro budget shit that like got limited release and are mostly like you can only really watch it digital. They never really got a theatrical run, so that's kind of what you're gonna expect. I will just tell. I guess the only movie I really recommended on like current era AF was Bumblebee, which is a blockbuster. I don't know. Like the other stuff I've been doing is like web series or animes. Like I am kind of like I'll just tell you up front. I don't think I'm gonna do it, which is why I'm gonna say it. I'm kind of considering when Chainsaw Man Part 2 ends to do that, but like I don't
We
know.
haven't done a
But
direct follow up in a while. That might be.
yeah, I don't know if I want to waste a slot on it. Is that the case? Is like because it's like, do I just want to like I like the idea of like these are different facets of me. You know, like
Yeah,
that's what
that is
like I
a
don't.
thing I've been thinking about when considering picks sometimes. It's like we only have 4 picks a year, and like, I don't want to be that guy, but who knows how long this is gonna go for.
Yeah, I want to like that's kind of the reason I did Red versus Plume. Like even if that completely flopped, because like whether you like it or not, that was a big part of my life. So that was a moment in my time.
Mhm.
We're never gonna do anything like it again, but like, yeah.
What else?
I'm just trying to look for stuff to talk about. This year has kind of been rough, man. Like, I guess like I don't know, weird year. Everyone's been like cursing the year, and I'm like, I usually find cursing years a bit corny, but it's also like, damn, this
Mhm.
year has actually been really stupid. So it's like it's easy to do. And it's like, yeah, there's lots of stupid stuff that happened this year. It feels I don't know.
It has been like it's weird because like in certain ways this year has been very good for me, but in like other ways that I don't usually discuss on here, it's been an absolute fucking drag. And like in the big ways that we very pointedly don't discuss on here, it's been fucking abysmal.
Yeah, and it's like I don't know. And like for me personally, things are starting to look up. I will say things are starting to look up. It's just the road to get there was a bit of a drag. Is kind of like where I'm, you know. God, not having the visuals kind of hurting this podcast.
What, you want me to just start spamming memes in the chat?
No, no, no. I mean, not right now. I'm just saying it's like like just I miss the visual component like of this podcast because I love sharing images with y'all.
That's fair.
Anyway, any Christmas stuff you're gonna watch this year?
I probably should make the time for some stuff, but I've been so busy with other stuff I really haven't. Like I would like to watch the Guardian special. I would like to watch Jingle All the Way. And probably a couple other things. The only thing I've had time to watch is The Grinch. Actually Jim Carrey's Grinch. Uh, I wanted to, or not I wanted to, my nephew wanted to watch it with us on Thanksgiving. So we made a point of doing that. But since then, I haven't really watched much of anything. I haven't even been listening to any Christmas music except for what's on when I go in store.
I know it's weird as like the Muslim asking you of Christmas things, but I do have like a fascination with Christmas. I do have a fascination with that. I
Yeah,
think.
that's something I've never really asked about, but I've always been low-key curious about. Does your family do anything remotely Christmassy, or do you guys just act like everything's normal this time of year?
We just act everything's normal. We occasionally watch like Home Alone, but that's like it. We just use it as an excuse to watch movies, basically.
So there is no like Muslim winter holiday then.
I mean, here's the thing. Muslim holidays go on the lunar calendar. So eventually, and very soon, in fact, we're gonna get Eids like competing with holidays. So that's gonna be a culture war I am not ready for, but I will fight anyway. So like we're getting to a point where like in the lunar calendar where there's gonna be some like conflict of interest with Eid and Christmas, and also it's probably gonna be harder to fast because actually no, it'll be easier because the night comes. You get what I mean. I did watch Jingle All the Way. I think I mentioned this a few weeks back. I did watch Jingle All the Way. I watched a new Christmas classic, Love and Peace. This is a Japanese film about a very cute turtle. I'll share. I know we haven't been using visuals, but I'm gonna share the
Turtle?
post.
I love turtles. Tell me about
Yeah,
the turtle.
it's very cute, and the guy, his owner's a bit of a piece of shit, but it's kind of like purposely like, oh, he learns the error of his ways. Yeah, it's called Love and Peace. I had to actually found this on like Daily Motion of all things. It's a 2015 film. It's directed by like a guy who's like done some like I don't know. I'm gonna share with you the very fancy poster that they did. Yeah, I'm not sure if you would like it, but it's a cute film. Like, there's some nice tunes.
Wow. Is
Yeah,
this live action or
the
granimated?
live action. Here's a. It's technically a tokusatsu film because there's like puppets.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because there's like puppets and shit. Like the toys come to life. It's kind of a Toy Story, dare I say? You know, like the turtle starts off as like a real turtle, but then like he gets like get a potion on him, and now he's like a big turtle.
Hell yeah. We love big turtles.
Yeah, so if you can find the film, I'd recommend it. It's a good. It should be on the sites we use.
Did
Like,
you
because I
know
think
the actual oldest living animal on the planet is a turtle?
I did not. That's awesome. I love
There's
turtles.
a I think it's like 120 something year old giant Galapagos tortoise named Jonathan.
What respect? Yeah, but that's a great film. There's a lot of good films I've watched for the first time this year, even outside of like the Christmas binge. Did I ever tell you about Welcome Back, Mr. McDonald?
think you've talked about that before. I don't remember specific.
Okay, I'll just do a quick rundown. It is a movie about Japanese radio dramas and like the behind the scenes of that, and it's very good. Would recommend. It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. I don't want to say too much about it. There's a lot of great fun twists and turns and great like comedy and drama, and it also has one of the best ending songs to any film I've ever heard.
Nice.
Like I was gonna like try to not watch as many films this year, but it happened. I watched over 100 of them. Some of them good, some of them bad. Most of them are good. I'd say like out of the 120 I've watched, around 86 of them are good. So that's a pretty good ratio. I don't know. And I guess I'm like, it feels weird to call myself a film bro because I think I just watch films. I don't really like bro about them. I just like, yeah, I just watch films. I just watch a lot of films. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
That's fair.
Terms and labels are weird. Terms and labels are weird.
Yeah.
Oh, you should watch.
I mean, at this point, I'm
Gun.
not really a toy collector. I'm just a guy who buys toys.
Yeah, exactly. Also, like I forgot. Did you ever get a chance to watch the new Naked Gun? You should. I think you would like it a lot.
No, I still need to.
Yeah. Like I just got reminded of that because there was like a rumor earlier this week that like Liam Neeson was in an anti-vax thing, but it was like an AI bullshit. Like he wasn't actually there. They just did an AI recreation of his voice, which is.
Oh, thank goodness, because I had seen that. And I was a little upset about that.
No, it's I like my friend double checked. It's like no, they're talking about some AI bullshit. It's like I don't, and especially because from what we know, Neeson has spoken positively about vaccine. That was a weird like few minutes. It's like, oh,
yeah, movies are cool. Seems like a stand-up guy.
Yeah, movies are cool when you're not on Twitter. Movies are cool when you're not on Twitter. That's kind of the more the story of this episode. Movies are cool when you're not listening to people bitch about cinematic universes or like whatever, just enjoy movies. Enjoy movies, whatever movies you watch, like foreign movies, blockbuster movies, just enjoy movies. Even if they're bad movies.
Enjoy the thing you like, and if you're not enjoying it, find another thing like that.
Exactly. Yeah. And like even if you're not even if you find like a little thing to enjoy within the madness of the shit, that's fine. Even if just I don't know. Also, speaking of movies, have you ever watched a Satoshi Kon movie, like his anime films?
I think I've watched one of his movies. Did he do Tokyo Godfathers?
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I've seen.
Yeah, that's actually that's one of my favorite films of all time. So that's a good one to.
It is really good. I do want to watch the other ones. I want to read Opus at some point. Like everything I've heard about him, I'm like, yeah, this sounds like a creator I'd really vibe with, and I just don't have the fucking impetus.
Yeah, maybe I'll recommend a work from him one day. I actually have like one more of his major films to watch. Paprika. That's the last of his films, or like that I have to watch before I complete his like filmography. Actually, no, he did a short, but I don't know if that counts towards like his full feature.
The Good Morning short.
Yeah, the Good Morning short. Yeah,
I have actually seen that. I forgot about that.
Okay,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I will. I definitely like. Yeah, what a creative guy. I watched Millennium Actress is why I like asked him about it because it's like, oh yeah, I watched that recently. That was a good film. I think it's like I prefer Tokyo Godfathers and Perfect Blue, but that's still like a really poignant film. Like even at his weakest, he was like breaking out some bangers.
Yeah,
which is kind of like I like that shit. I like when like even when you're not 100% vibing, you can still see the artistry. That feels special.
Yeah.
I might have stretched this podcast out longer than it needed to be with my movie talk, but hey, it happens. I just wanted to talk. These things have been on my mind. They've been on my mind.
I mean, what is a podcast for if not yapping into the void?
Exactly.
Have you ever watched the original Twilight Zone?
I have not. I want to. That's like something, but like I think I want to do some original Star Trek first. But like I still want to like get around to. I mean, at least I'll select a few episodes because it's an anthology.
I mean, you benefit greatly from both, I think. But
yeah,
I've seen most of it. I've never watched it all in order, but I saw it was all on Tubi, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen it all on a streaming service before. It's usually like select episodes or just these seasons. So I was like, well, if it's on here for long enough, I guess I'll try. And the only thing I'm having an issue with so far, because I'm only a few episodes into the first season, is just my favorite episode is the Christmas episode. So should I watch it out of order or wait?
Maybe wait, and if you get there by Christmas, that's awesome. But if you're like, I'm not gonna get it by Christmas, just skip. Like just wait, just let it, because we still got a few weeks before the Christ.
For the Christ. Before he descends.
Or before his supposed isn't he born in April or something?
Yeah, I don't know the exact facts of it anymore. I used to be that angry teenage atheist who could recite all this kind of shit right off the top of his head, but who has time anymore?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Christmas is an amalgamation of actual Christmas and a pagan holiday because the pagans were way more popular for a little while, so the Christians went, well, fuck it, we're just gonna take over all their shit so we can be popular now.
So colonizing. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Also, like speaking of, I was thinking about this earlier. Another Tubi talk. I'm sorry to keep talking about Tubi. It's just a great service. But like I saw that they have 20 Warner Brothers two big hits from 2023 or hits. One of them in quotation, Barbie and The Flash. And I find it really funny how they put like, I mean, Barbie still had a massive marketing campaign. I find it funny how they like try to treat them as equal. One was clearly more popular and beloved than the other.
I don't know
So
what you're talking about, man. The Flash is the best comic book movie since The Dark Knight.
that classic.
I really want to interview James Gunn just to fucking confront him directly about that.
Is the Flash truly the best comic book movie since The Dark Knight? And then it's like, next question.
Listen, man, like fucking sometimes you gotta toe that line in order to get where you want to go.
A lot of people were saying that, and that had to be like, this is a Warner Brothers scheme. This is a Warner Brothers laundering scheme. Yeah.
They
Everything
clearly sunk too much money into that movie. I'm willing to bet, like, as soon as fucking Michael Keaton cashed his check, they were like, all right, we have to do this.
Even with the criminal shit happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Have there been any new developments with Ezra since the movie came out?
I think they just got blacklisted.
Oh, good, but also like, damn it, I wanted some drama.
Like, I have not heard a single peep from either side of that. Like, about like the Flash, it happened. That's the best way to put it. It happened. Move on.
Mm-hmm. I still like that movie just for being as much of a Flash movie as it is. It was very surprising how much actual comic book Flash shit they got in there. But I'm willing to admit it's a mess.
I still think it's like the worst of like any superhero blockbuster has gotten, but understand.
I don't know, man. Maybe you need to rewatch Superman 4.
That's funny bad though. Flash is sad bad. There's a difference between funny bad and sad bad. That's a big thing with me. If something's funny bad, I can tolerate it more. If something's sad bad, then I'm just
perhaps Superman 3.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that movie is like the worst anything can ever be because it's a movie that's trying to be funny and it's just not.
I was considering rewatching all the Christopher Reeve Supermans in the Summer of Superman earlier this year, and I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just do the first one and that's it. I still haven't seen Superman 2. Weird. Like, I really should. Like, but I just don't know which. The big thing, I got paralyzed by like director's cut shit. I was like, which cut do I do? It's like, I don't.
The thing is, both cuts are good, but like depending on who you are, you're gonna prefer one or the other.
All right, so eventually I'm gonna have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
To get the cut, because I'm a big like guy who's like, I want to see everything. So it's like, but I don't want to see it twice. It's like that's all right. I think we're gonna have to end the podcast because I hear some scream. People be annoyed.
I can't believe you're letting the commenters influence the show now.
We get one comment per episode, man.
Yeah, and it's fucking calling me Nostradamus.
Did it call? Wait, I let me check this.
Somebody left a comment about our discussion on the fucking Warner sale and was like mad at me. I don't remember why.
What? Was that on Bluesky or some shit?
No, it was on the YouTube.
I thought it was like, wait, did I heart that? That might have been a joke I didn't understand. Let me check. Sometimes like YouTube hides comments for me, which I don't like. Oh, okay. I remember one person commented recently on Cyrus thing short. No, nobody did. Wait, it's not showing. Is it like held comment? Or no, it's not a held comment. Did it just?
I'm looking at it right now. It's from some guy named John Slater. It could have been the Saudis buying Warner Brothers. Simeon, you cursed.
Oh, that joke. Okay, I remember that. Okay, I thought that was just. I think they were just being facetious. I don't think they were being serious.
I know, but still, and I do appreciate it. It's the comments, but just like that's the most recent one I remembered seeing.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh yeah, I was like, wait, was it? Like, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that Netflix Warner Brothers thing is sure. I don't want to monopoly bad. That's it. Monopoly is supposed to be a fun game, not a lifestyle.
Monopoly is a game that was literally created as a cautionary tale for how bad capitalism
is. Just like Animal Farm.
Monopoly and Animal Farm, the ultimate duo. They're better than Batman and Robin.
Legit. So Simeon, where can we find you?
You can find me via my link tree, which is down in the video description. I'm all over the internet doing various things at various times, and hopefully some of those things and times are convenient for you to like and enjoy.
All right. And I'm Buster. You can find my YouTube channel below. It's Buster Corp. I'm doing all sorts of video essay stuff. We're almost at 300 videos, like 300 big analysis. Well, not big, but like 300 analysis videos in general. It's gonna be a fun time when we get to 300. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. And make sure to subscribe to Modular Media. We have all sorts of fun shows on here. We got this show, Modular Components, where normally more people are here, but shit happens. Sometimes it's just 2 people. But you got the regular cast, and then what everyone comes together has to come together for Analytical Fanboys, so we can talk about the media shows. This month is Wild Wild West from Cody, so that's gonna be a fun one.
Wicca Wild, Wicca West.
All right, white boy, calm down. and then there's me and Wyatt's show, In Case Break Glass. We're planning some. I don't want to say too much, but we're planning some shit, some fun discussions about. So yeah, so make sure to subscribe to Modular Media, subscribe to all our YouTube channels, and like, comment, and subscribe for the almighty algorithm. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Modular Components. We'll see you next week or whatever for more yapping.
I hope you all enjoyed the second coming of Twitter.